Good day, mom. Good day, classmates. I am Julina Campos, and today I'm going to discuss the career of a project manager. A lot of firms have an extensive array of types and sizes of the project and the progress at the same time. It takes a good and experienced project manager to engage with several projects simultaneously and serve a purpose beyond the output of the project themselves. A project manager is a person who has the overall responsibility for the successful initiation, planning, design, monitoring, controlling, and closing of a project. As a successful project manager plans the project from start to finish, follow up progress of business and technology in time with flexible management tools. So the project manager are responsible for the planning and execution of project within an organization or business. They must have strong leadership qualities, excellence, communication skill, and attention to details. So next is the project manager is responsible for the following tasks. So first, describing the scope of the project accurately. It contains information like deliverables, list, objectives, cost, budget, staff members, and other things. The main objective of a scope is to act as the point of reference for all project-related tasks. So second is setting up the project schedule and revising the schedule as it progresses. So as a project manager, it's your responsibility to ensure that your team stays productive throughout the project cycle. So the key is to provide the perfect project management schedule to your team so they can have a clear idea of what's to come and how the process through. Next is recommending the project cost and then administering the project to avoid cost overruns. So this is one of the most crucial duties of a project manager because resources like materials, labor, and equipment are always needed and they come at a cost. So to finish the project, such as expenses, must be predicted and managed throughout the project life cycle. Keeping the tabs on the actual cost is one way to prevent cost overruns. Next is ensuring the project team has the supply and human resources required to get the project done on time and on cost. So the project manager is in charge of making sure the team gets the materials. So each member of the project team is accountable for carrying out their duties and making a positive impact on the project's outcome. Thus, having the necessary material is crucial to completing the job on schedule and within budget. Next is naming and reducing possible risk to the project in time frame and cost. So minimizing risk to the project's budget and schedule is the project manager's responsibility. So to minimize the chance of the time frame shifting and maintaining your project on schedule, the manager must be familiar with the project life cycle so that you can better understand what needs to be scheduled and when along the process. Next is ensuring that all project team members realize what their responsibilities are. So the project manager is responsible to ensure that the team coordinates well by initiating chart and schedule that will ensure that all members are aware of the rules, how and when they should be performed. So this duty is important, in ensuring order by avoiding congestion on certain tasks and neglect of others. So next is communicate the project development to management. So the project manager is responsible to communicate to the management about the project's development. So last is the guarantee the quality of team's work and any supplies or materials used by the team. So their project manager is responsible to guarantee the quality of the teamwork and the supplies or materials used by the team.
Good day everyone, I am Azel Ginaldo and my topic to be explained is the continuation of Miss Julina's report, which is the project manager. Many current project managers, through academically trained in management, do not really have a college training, specifically in project management. Trend today for firms is to look for a project manager with specific experience and skills to understand the ins and outs of the technology or project being implemented. The project manager is an essential input into success of any project. Aside from being a leader in planning, organizing, and controlling the project, the manager must have a set of skills to motivate the project team to do well and gain the confidence of the customer. So, in our society today, we can see that there are many build projects that we look for, like bridges, schools, buildings, and highways. But some of us commented that how the project manager planned and who is the project manager of that. There are many questions in our mind because I think during their college level, they are focusing on academic, not on training. What's important is to have their diploma. But training today is not only for a project manager with academically trained, but a project manager with skills in all, with more experience because the success of project being implemented is depends on the plan of the project with the cooperation of the workers because aside for planning the project, it is very important to have a time management and more skills to manage as a leader, but not only as a leader for the project. Most important is to manage in all with the skills in all aspects. A leader knows how to handle the people around. A project manager, the success of the implementing project is based on his or her skills and experience. Looking an experienced project manager is a challenge even even though they are not a college graduate. Based on his or her experience and skills because experience is the best teaching. A person with a great experience and skills is more than a person with a high academic level. So, a project manager is a big task. It is because the beauty and elegance of the foundation of the project depends to his plan and purpose to make the customer contented and satisfied. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, this is Christian Abad and this is my part of our report. Responsibilities of a project manager. The project manager is responsible for making sure that everybody on the team performs their designated roles, feels authorized, and given support for the work they are doing. The particular responsibilities of the project manager may differ depending on the type of industry, organization size, and maturity of the organization. Nevertheless, there are some responsibilities that are universal to all project managers, and that is 1. Create the project plan. 2. Deal with the project stakeholders. 3. Supervise communication. 4. Direct the project team. 5. Handle the project risks. 6. Control the project schedule. 7 is cope with the project budget. 8 is handle the project conflict. And last is direct the project delivery. In reality, the project manager has no direct subordinates under his supervision, though there are people who work for him on the project. This is the project team who spend much of their time working to complete the project. The project manager must assist the team members during their transition from the project to their functional homes or to new projects when the project's near completion. Due to the nature of a project, the future of the team must be given concern by the project manager. So the project manager is just like our father. He or she supervises all what we need all what we want and give all he can all he can so that he can provide what we deserve and what we need to have in order to fulfill our different roles or tasks.
Good day, everyone. I am Angeli Llanos from BSBA HRM 3B, and my task is all about important characteristic of an effective project team member. The project team member is responsible for carrying out the task and generating deliverables as delineated in the project plan and supervised by the project managers. It is essential to know the characteristic of an effective project team if a firm is looking for candidates to work an upcoming project. This will enable management to choose the right people for every piece of the project and anticipate a winning result. There are 10 characteristics of an effective project team member. First is team player. Team player shunned from a person with a diva-like personality is a character for being arrogant or belittling others, even how experienced or skillful that might be. Somebody who desires special attention is prone to become the root of splitting up and draw focus away from the project. Next is self-starters. Effective project team members are primed, even from the start, prepared, eager, and enthusiastic to get the job. They know the need for a solid plan, including a project initiations checklist. However, don't be shocked when these project team members exceed cut-off date while doing exceptional work. Next is influential. Influential members of an effective project team should have positive influence over their peers. They should be able to persuade community members who could be helpful to the project as well as their superiors and subordinates. Team members who are influential will not only be able to convince key people to become involved but also inspire others to take action. Next is motivational. Along the same vein, effective project team members are motivational by nature. It is important that project managers is able to inspire them to perform the necessary tasks. A motivative team will have clear project goals in sight and have the endurance to carry through the completion. Next is have skills and experience. An effective project team has team members with talent, knowledge, and familiarity essentials to complete the activities handed over the team. The team must have an assortment of skills and personality. Next is dependable. The members of an effective project team are dependable, responsible, and accountable to one another as well as to themselves. They stick to the schedule for the reason that they don't desire to let down their teammates or themselves. Next is can communicate well. Effective project
team members know how to express themselves in a way that gets their point across without offending others. This characteristic reduces the chances of misunderstanding and misinformation as well. Next is committed. The members who are committed to organization as well as the project in common are highly effective. They are much more likely to give 100% at every steps of the project and go above and beyond when required. These are the team members who tend to set up weekly meetings in order to make sure everyone is on track and that there are no foreseeable problem. Next is can think creatively. One of the overlooked yet highly valuable characteristic of an effective project team are that they are able to think imaginatively. Creative thinkers are especially helpful during project planning as they can often out thoughts and ideas into other perspective, turning out inventive and innovative concept. Next is supportive. Last but not certainly not the least. Effective project team members should be supportive of the project, the company, and one another. A supportive team will check in with one another to learn the project status and learn whether any of their teammates need help. They will work together to ensure that the project is complete in a timely and successful manner. That's it. Thank you.